What's up? What's up? It's your man, Jimmy Chan. So here it says, find the equation of the circle in standard form where C and D are endpoints of a diameter. So I plotted those 2 points, and what I know is that these two are endpoints of the diameter, meaning the line actually goes through the center. So the center must be somewhere here, right? So the question is, what is that center? So let's take a look. There we go. So it should be probably somewhere there, right? So to find the center of 2 points, we could do what? We could find the midpoint, right? So to find that center, okay, there we go. So to find that center, we will use midpoint. And the midpoint formula is x2, or we could actually say x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 also divided by 2, right? So now what we have here is that we got to take the x values, which is 6 plus a negative 4 divided by 2. Take the y values, negative 2 plus a 4, and divide that by 2. So I have so my midpoint, MDPT, would be what? 1, comma 1. Which, as you guys can see in the picture, it is 1, comma 1. Perfect. So my math is right. So I have the midpoint. Okay. So that is also known as the center of the circle, as in H, comma K, right? So now that I know that, great, I have my center, but I also need to know my radius. So the radius is going to be this spot right here, from here to here, right? So that's what I need to find. Well, how do I find that distance? Well, I can find that distance by using the distance formula, right? So I chose to go with C. I happened to draw it to C. You guys can pick to go to D as well instead of C. That's certainly fine. It's not a big deal. Either way is perfectly fine, right? So I need to find the distance from the midpoint to C. So distance squared is equal to x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared, right? All right, so the distance is equal to, let's see here. So we're going to use 1, 1. Let me go ahead and put that in here. So this is 1, 1. And this C here is 6, comma, negative 2. So let's go ahead and put those in there. X, let's use a negative 2 first. No, I'll use a 1 first. Why not? Minus a negative 2 squared plus, now I used the 1, 1 first, so I'm going to have to use the 1 first again, minus the y, oops, sorry. This is supposed to be the x, right? So that was, what number was that? X is 6. This is negative 2. There we go. Because that's the y value, right? So the y goes to the y. The x goes to the x, okay? So now what do we have here? I got d squared is equal to, this is a negative 5 squared plus a 3 squared. So that would be 25 plus 9 which gives me 34. So D is going to equal to the square root of 34. So that's my distance, which is also known as my radius. Okay. So what is the standard form for the circle? Well, the standard form is going to be x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. Well, I see my center, right, is 1, 1. And I see my radius is square root of 34. So let's plug that in. So I'm going to have x minus 1 squared plus y minus 1 squared is equal to square root of 34 squared. And there we go. Let's take a look. And that looks like choice D. And there we go. Hope that helps. Any questions? Let me know. See ya. Bye.